Pull out your dicks, get ready to fap. It's time for your favorite show, The Grease Trap. Pull out your dicks, get ready to fap. It's time for your favorite show, Grease Trap.
All right, here we are. Another Grease Trap. What's going on, people?
I know what's going on with you, TJ.
Paul, you're dressed pretty loud today. I see that. That's pretty cool.
I was feeling.
I don't think I've seen you wear that
That's
shirt.
a new
before.
shirt, isn't it?
I don't think I've seen that shirt on you before.
This is a new shirt.
New?
My mama got me this in April for my birthday.
Oh,
And I haven't had occasion to even wear it once yet. And I saw it in my closet today, and I was like, damn, I'm kind of feeling, because it's the onset of summer here in California. We're going to have our first 106 degree day on Monday.
Ooh.
So we've had a blessedly cool, usually we're in the hundreds at least a couple of times already by now.
Dead.
This one's dead too.
That one's dead, dude.
Fuck.
They're both dead?
Yeah.
All right, I'm pulling the charger. Sorry, Paul. You were saying, though?
Oh, no, it's okay. Yeah, go charge up your weed stick. That's fucked up, bro.
Motherfucker.
I know, dude.
It's ridiculous. Like the second I started doing this, it was like, all right.
That's why I
Get Paul,
smoke joints.
get Paul rambling about his shirt, then I'll hit this, and then it's like beep, 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 beep. It's like, no, I need this.
Dude, my joints don't run out of battery. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you can run out of joint.
Yeah,
Get to the point where
not
at least you
in
know.
California,
At least you
can't.
kind of like. At least you kind of see. Well, that's true.
This shit right here. This is the stuff. This is the future. This is 14 pre-rolls. It's mids in here, which is what I like to smoke. So they're cheap.
Right. Yeah. And you just smoke a lot. You just sit there and puff away.
I puff away, yeah.
Puffity puff.
Anytime I feel like lighting up a J, I light up a J.
Yeah, man. I mean, that sounds good to fucking me, man.
Yeah, well, you know, Paul has that fucking spoils to living in a state where they have more sensible laws regarding
Sure.
the sale and use of
Yeah,
marijuana.
no shit.
I'm feeling
No
beachy
fucking
today.
shit, bro.
I'm
Some
feeling the
states
California love today. So I wore my loud, touristy beach shirt.
What is this shit? What am I looking at here? Jim Caviezel?
Hey, TJ.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I gotcha.
Dude, I've been inspired to write a song about you, dude.
Yeah, I do it.
TJ's the man in the swamp, burning up in his own shit.
Dude, TJ, I demand that you keep a periodic, quick update video log of the horrible, oppressive, mosquito-ridden trip through the swamps that you're going to take at 8 in the morning.
Dude, yeah. So here's, I'll tell you what the fuck has happened to me. All right. Let me just fucking give you guys some context.
You've gotten
shit.
roped into some bullshit is what it
All
sounds
right.
like.
So it was fucking Chelsea's dad is here visiting, right?
Of course.
And he's like, whatever. The fucking my parents love him.
Well, yeah.
Just love him to death.
It's,
And he's a
especially
really
he and
likable guy.
Steve. Like, they're from that
Right.
same generation and shit.
Right. And they fucking, both of them to each other is like a fun character. You know what I
Right.
mean? And so they fucking hit it off real good. And so we took Steve, we took Chelsea's dad, Sean, over there to see, Steve and all that. And they fucking, man, we should do this boat shit, blah, 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 blah. Whole fuck, everybody come, you fucking just the boat, and blah, blah, blah. It's like, I'm high as shit. I'm sitting there like, yeah, man, boats, yeah.
That's accurate state you were in, dude. You're just like,
Dude, yeah, we get on the boat, and then
it's
it's
nice
like,
and cool outside. It's nighttime. It's all like, a boat would be fun.
yeah.
Yeah, think of the possibilities.
And then, like,
all
Over
this
the
shit.
course of like sobriety returning slowly over time, it's like, wait a minute, Honey Island fucking swamp
in the middle of summer,
in the middle of the fucking goddamn summer
maybe it'll be a cool day.
on a fucking goddamn boat with
Dude, it's gonna be
mosquitoes
a
everywhere.
scorcher tomorrow over
It's
there,
like,
too.
yeah, be there at 8 a.m.
Yeah, TJ, boy.
It's an hour away, and I gotta be there at
Don't
fucking
worry,
8.
TJ. I'll tell you what. You go down, check out Mosquito Bay, boy.
Wait,
Mosquitoes everywhere.
it's an hour away, and you have to be there at 8, which means you have to leave at 7, which means you have
Which
to
means
wake
I have
up
to
at
get up.
It's 6 a.m.
Yeah, you got to get up at 6 a.m. to get fucking
I mean,
showered, woken up, fucking drink a cup of coffee, hit the road. You got to do it, TJ.
right, and here's my schedule right now. My schedule right now is literally the inverse of like what is being expected of me because I usually go to bed around 6 a.m. and then sleep until like 2. So
there's a way to do the swamp tour thing, and the way you do it is this. One, I wouldn't go in the middle of summer. I mean, you can't.
Well, it's not even like a tour thing. It's like Steve is renting a fucking
no, I get that. But if you really want to show someone the swamp, you
pontoon
you
or
pay
whatever
someone
the
to go on the
fuck.
tour that's like an hour and a half or something. You know what I mean? You go there's some alligators, there's some cypress trees. The swamp is the swamp.
Well, here's what you do
Are
instead.
you riding up there with them?
Yeah, I guess.
You're fucked. You're trapped there because after that swamp tour, they're both going to be like, let's go do some more shit. And you're going to be like, dude, can we just go like eat and go home? No, man, we're here. Like, why waste a fucking day? Let's go. I know this great place and blah, blah.
Paul, it gets better, dude. There's a restaurant.
Yeah.
When TJ and Chelsea got married, we actually all went to. It's called Jordan Steamer. I think you were there too. It was that restaurant we went to in Mississippi on the river. Or whatever.
Yeah. I remember.
They're going to go up the river. Then they're going to eat at that restaurant. Even more time. No vehicle there. They'll take their vehicle back up the river to the launch site.
Oh, TJ.
He's going to be there all fucking day, dude.
With 2 old men that want to like run up each other and like show each other knowledge about Louisiana and shit. Or like one old man that's like trying to show off to another old man. That's what you got to deal with. And you're going to be stuck.
Exhausted.
With no ride home, an hour away from your soft bed, exhausted.
Dude,
at the mercies of Steve and Chelsea's dad.
Let's check the forecast for that day. Man, it's just.
It's going to be swamp dick
man,
dude. Your balls are going to reek.
Scorcher, TJ.
It's going to smell like apple cider vinegar down the front of your pants.
I can't wait.
It's going to be 90 degrees. 90. It's probably going to be like 98 degrees or something. I don't know.
90 degrees. What's the dew point?
Okay, so we're looking up Killen, Mississippi, where Cheetah's going to be going.
Yeah,
see,
fucking
10-day forecast says come on weather.com. Don't play me like this. TJ, actually, it's going to be merciful to you. Only 86 degrees. UV index, though, unfortunately, TJ, 10 out of 10.
What is that?
That means that you're going to get sunburned if you don't put on sunscreen.
Humidity 64%, TJ. Winds. It's going to be a windy day.
It's going to be windy. So basically, the boat's going to sink.
Winds at southeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour.
Steve's going to crash this boat.
Wet wind that happens in Louisiana that cools your skin not because it's laden with water and it just encourages you to sweat more. The mosquitoes smelling all of the secretions that come out of your skin when you sweat are going to swarm you. You're going to be in mosquito fucking heaven, and they are going to eat you alive like you're a fucking turkey burger at a soccer mom convention. It's over.
I'm going to have to be out there with like one layer of fucking high SPF sunblock and then another layer of fucking like bug deterrent shit.
I want to ask you a question, TJ.
I'll be like out there like,
TJ, do you want to have your normal, comfortable look, or do you want to have, and you can do that and maintain your dignity, or do you want to lose all dignity but protect yourself from the swamp?
What?
Okay, because here's how you can do it. You go to an academy or a sports store, and you buy you buy a hat that fucking will basically block out all the fucking sun, and you buy a long sleeve shirt that's like a wicking shirt that people use for like.
I am not buying shit for this. You know what I mean?
Then
I'm telling you, man,
dude. He's a mosquito meal.
Dude, I'm telling you because that'll help you a lot.
Yeah, if you get
you don't get that shit,
you get a long.
If you go out like this, TJ, you're fucked, dude. They're gonna have you. They're gonna tear you up here. They're gonna tear you up here. They're gonna tear you up here. They're gonna tear you up here.
I'm gonna have so much fucking chemicals on me. They ain't gonna fuck with my ass. They ain't fucking with me.
Oh, Steve, did you pack the off?
Oh, I'm bringing my own shit.
You
I ain't relying on nobody.
You better bring that off.
15 minutes late because the dudes are pounding on your door, and you ain't gonna remember to bring nothing.
Chelsea, did you bring that off, baby? I thought you brought it.
Did you?
It's okay. We'll get some on the road,
baby. I thought you locked up corn pop. Oh no.
They're over there, TJ Mosquito Bay. Let's go look at a swarm of them mosquitoes right there.
Well,
oh my God! Oh God! Where's our thing? We can eat it.
I guess at midnight when we finally get back from this I guess at midnight when we finally get back from this insane debacle, looking like victims of a smallpox outbreak because we were both eaten alive by the ravenous swamp. We'll cross our fingers as we walk into the door, our feet and backs hurting from all day walking around with two old men being in the swamp. And we'll see what corn pop done broke in the house, baby. And then we're going to lay down. And then the next day, we're going to have to get right up because we got to film some shit, too. Immediately.
You know what's going on here? I feel
Starting to feel a fever?
Starting to feel a little warm.
Starting to feel a little... Check him out, Scotty. Put your hand on his forehead and see if he feels warm.
Yeah, I think this might...
you know, TJ, you feel fine, man.
I think this might develop into a fever
I think that's the heat in this room here, TJ. I give you a clean bill of health. You better be there ready.
Yeah, you guys could go crank up that AC, you know, TJ, if you're feeling like warm in the room. Because it is hot there in Louisiana in the swamp where you're going to be all day, you know, Monday.
Right around Tuesday, I think this fever might fucking take
the fever's going to hit you on Tuesday specifically.
Yeah, I think it might.
You're fucked,
it might be bad around Tuesday.
TJ, you know what? You're trying to talk your way out of this?
I want to walk you through this. Oh, no, go ahead, Scotty. Go ahead.
I want you to do that, but I want TJ to know something.
Uh-huh.
I have also, TJ, played a part of this. I went up to Steve and said, Steve, by the way, I want to let you know about this, that I let you know about the scheduling conflict so he doesn't have to miss his boating trip to go on with you. And Steve looked at me and he's like, TJ's going to miss it? I already paid $450 down on the boat. TJ ain't missing shit. And I'm like, oh, just want to let you know that I made TJ aware of this scheduling conflict so it could be avoided to make sure TJ is bright-eyed and bushy-tailed on the boat.
Yeah, well, you know, sometimes illness, unfortunately, doesn't respect any.
Really TJ, I mean, sure, if you're legitimately sick, TJ, if you're legitimately ill, I'm sure no one would have any hard feelings. But TJ, if you happen to be faking, you happen to be lying,
I would never do that.
It's a different story. Just so you know, so I've made Steve aware of that, TJ. So that money down, sure. I mean, you might have to come out of pocket, TJ, if you don't make that.
Whatever.
Trip.
His ass is going anyway, and, you know, Chelsea and her dad have already they actually want to do this for whatever fucking stupid reason.
TJ, you really need to make sure you're there on Tuesday to go on that trip.
Uh-huh.
You've already made a commitment, TJ. Do you want to be a man of your word? Do you want to lie, TJ?
I mean, I want to not do...
You committed to go, TJ. You committed to go.
A man keeps his commitments, TJ.
Yeah, well, you know,
I was like, to you how this isn't a hard thing to do, ahead, TJ. Paul. I will literally walk you through how to make this day the best on you as possible. It's going to require you to do some things that you probably don't usually do, but if you do them, you could actually go do this, fulfill your fucking promise to go do this, not fucking piss off Steve. And probably Chelsea, who probably wants her husband there as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Here's how you do it. Do you want to hear or do you not care?
No, I mean, I'll listen.
Here's how you do it, TJ. Number one, the night before, you're going to take a fistful of fucking Benadryl or the equivalent antihistamine, and you're going to fall asleep.
Okay.
One way or the other, you're going to fall asleep at like 9:30, and you're going to put on some boring ass shit that's kind of semi-interesting, and you're going to get comfy on the couch or whatever in your bedroom, and you're going to take, 2 or 3 Benadryls, whatever the recommended dose is for a dude like you. It's going to help mellow you out. Maybe get some indica and smoke it, and you're going to chill, and you're going to fall asleep, motherfucker. You're going down. Because if you don't, this is all fucked. You don't got to go to sleep at like 8, but by 10 p.m., you need to be in bed with some Benadryl down you. Maybe fucking a little bit of alcohol on top of that, too. Not enough to give you a hangover, but enough to get you good and fucking limp, loosey-goosey. Sleep. You sleep all night. Your alarm goes off at 6 a.m. It's going to feel weird, but you're going to have a lot of sleep under your belt. You get up. You may not even be this type of person. Get up, make your coffee. Because you got time. You got an hour to get ready before Steve is pounding on your door. Because you got to leave at 7 a.m. So if you hold yourself to this and you don't hit the snooze a bunch of times, you don't have to fucking, you know what I mean? Fucking make yourself, just force yourself, stand up when that fucking shit goes off. You don't only have to do this one day. I'm not telling you got to change your life.
Yeah, that's true.
Get up, boom, go out, get yourself a cup of coffee, wipe the crust out your eyes. Dress yourself appropriately. Make sure you got a little bag packed. Make sure Chelsea's up. You know what I mean? So you're not fucking rushing. Make sure the cat's put away and shit 10 minutes before fucking Steve's going to be there. So there's no controversy. And then you go. And it's going to suck, but you've got your fucking sunscreen. You've got your off. You're not going to get eaten alive. You go get a good meal. You fucking come back the next day and you feel good. And I tell you what, dude, you won't have a bad day if you follow that. But if you deviate from it and stay up all goddamn night and like, I don't need no sleep, I guess I'm just not going to sleep, you are going to be fucking miserable, bro, because you are going to sleep. You're going to sleep like half an hour before they show up. And then ding dong, bro. That's how you're going to wake up. You know it too.
Dude, Paul's like the little angel on your shoulder. So I want to be the little devil.
All right.
TJ.
Yeah.
Do you want to be told what to do by others? How to live your life, TJ?
Not necessarily, but maybe.
Now, TJ, you could take that advice. You could listen to Paul, or you could do what you want. Follow the natural and correct course, TJ. Wake up to the sound of your dog barking. Unprepared, unwitting, open the door, dressed only.
Give me that fucking hair sticking all out.
Yeah. Paul, you've seen it too. You answer the door in a blanket. What's that?
Naked as a fucking jaybird in a blanket.
Oh, it's going pop up. I don't know. Steve's like, come on, TJ, we gotta fucking go. Revving the fucking truck up. We gotta go. Everyone else is ready. You know, Chelsea's dad's ready. Chelsea's like, TJ, I asked you to wake up 15 minutes ago. Oh, no, you did. You fucking throw a shirt on. Put a fucking shirt on. Your fucking hair is going 15 directions. It might suck, TJ, but you know what? That whole night, what's the night going to be spent doing? Sleeping. Boring. You're doing that enough when you're dead. You watch schlock movies, TJ. Snack. Guilt-free, because no one else is around to see you snack, TJ. You want to eat 10 bowls of cereal?
Everybody else will be trying to get a good night's sleep.
They will be, they might be doing that, and, that's their decision. I can't speak to other people's
That's
decision.
a perfect snack time is what I was saying. I was backing you up.
Did you ever...
well, thank you, yes.
You ever realize how much easier life would be if we didn't have the need for sleep?
Yeah.
Just be like...
Be dope. I actually like sleep, though. I
like sleep, too, but, like, wouldn't it be nice if it wasn't, like, required? If it was just, like, something you could do, like... Especially if you could just, like in a Fallout game or something where you're, like, sleep for 5 hours, you know what I mean? And it's like, you awake feeling rested. It's like, whoa, this really is fiction.
That would be
good.
Like,
if you could just be like, oh, man, I don't feel like fucking sitting around here waiting. I don't have nothing to do for fucking 5 hours. I think I'll just kind of go into sleep mode.
Oh, dude, that'd be so handy at a fucking airport, dude.
Yeah, but then it's not necessary either. Like, it's like an optional feature, Sleep if you want, but you don't have to.
If I'm just facing 5 hours of fucking boredom, I'm fine with that.
What about that, like, Fifth Element grav couch or whatever that just knocks you out?
Puts you to sleep? Fuck yeah, dude.
That's awesome.
You slide into like a comfy little cabinet compartment, and then they say good night and hit a button, and you just...
And then even if the fucking thing crashes and you die, you'll be asleep.
You would never know.
Yeah, you don't even have to worry about it. You just fucking... The blackness of sleep just turns into the blackness of death, and then, you never have to worry about shit again.
All right. Yep. Well, fair enough. I mean, fuck. As long as you're not like panicking, like, the ship's going down.
Yeah, because, I mean, really, that's the scary part of death, right? The whole, like, oh, my God, I'm going to die!
Of course.
Yeah.
But, like, death itself, from what I can tell, is actually pretty cool. Like, your brain floods with DMT, basically, at the moment of death, which DMT stretches time. If you talk to anybody that's taken a heavy dose of DMT, they feel like they were under for like a week.
Oh, yeah.
But they come out of it, and it's been like, 2 hours or 15 minutes that they tripped or whatever it was. You know what I mean? Like, it stretches time. So your brain gets this massive dose of DMT at the moment of death. So think about that. What if it just feels like that last thought, that last moment that you have before it ceases, because of the huge dose of DMT that you get, it just goes on forever.
Yeah.
That lasts
at least a really long time. Or at least you get like a nice fucking big trip. Like, whoa, I'm flying through infinity. Wow, the orbs. And it's like, cool. All right. The trip before you die.
Yep.
The big old trip.
When I learned about that shit, it really took the edge off any like kind of like fear of death that I had. I used to be a dude.
So
that,
from
like,
now on,
worried
you know when they ask you that in your chat, Paul, and they're like, "You done DMT?" Be like, "I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for the death dose."
Yeah, I want to take the death hit.
Dose.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that death hit. Fuck you. I'm waiting for the DMT dose that awaits us all.
Well, not everyone gets that though, because it depends on how you die.
Sure. I mean, like if you get shot in the back of the head or something, I mean,
Yeah, it's pretty unlikely that
you're not going to have time for the
Well, yeah, but I mean,
DMT.
your chances of dying like that are slim. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not many people die by being shot in the back of the head. Most people just die in their sleep or in a hospital bed.
heart attack or
Heart
whatever
attack,
the fuck. Something.
right? All of that applies. Like if you die of a heart attack, you get that DMT dose. You die of a fucking violent, sudden, explosive car accident, you probably don't, because that's like just the Tony Soprano ending. Don't stop,
Please. Yep. Don't stop.
Yep.
Blackness.
You don't get it, TJ. You haven't watched The Sopranos. You don't get it.
I do. I fucking get it. I've seen the end.
No, you don't get it.
I've seen the end of The Sopranos. I know it's
I know you've seen the end, but you just don't get it. You didn't watch the whole series. TJ. You didn't go on that journey.
He's not
TJ,
willing.
So.
He's not willing to watch a movie that engages him beyond what it's trying. Like what he doesn't like the fact that Sopranos has this veneer of a very easy to watch show, but asks really interesting existential questions as it goes along. TJ,
Yeah.
Thag no like. You know what I mean?
fag no like show. Too many too many
It's okay,
things.
TJ. Tony, fuck bitches. Tony, kill people. Tony, evil. Maybe. Tony, good. Who knows? Morality, subjective. What show?
Life may be meaningless.
Probably so.
Death
okay.
may be an illusion.
Who the fuck knows?
The fucking Sopranos.
Dude, my favorite thing about The Sopranos on this last rewatch of it was that thing where there's like, spoiler alert, obviously you never seen The Sopranos. There's this part where Tony's shot in the gut. He almost dies.
Yeah.
It's actually like a really realistic assessment of what a gunshot wound to the gut is like.
Yeah, his uncle is suffering dementia, shoots him, basically.
Yeah, I saw that part.
And he almost dies, basically. He's in a medically induced coma for a long time while they fight the infection and have an open incision and blah, blah, blah.
I love that part of the show. It was great.
And so anyway, somebody leaves him a note. We never find out who it was. And it says, we walk around in pity for ourselves, and all the while a great wind pushes us along. And tacks it to the board of get well soons in his room. And he never knows who sent it. He assumes it's his sister, but when he confronts her, she's like, what the fuck are you talking about? I've never even heard that. So we never find out who sent it. But I love how Tony, for the rest of the series, steals that like he came up with it. He'll when somebody's in conflict with him, he'll be like, you know what your fucking problem is? You go about and pity for yourself. He just uses it over and over and over and over and over and over and over like it's his own. He does that a lot in the show, actually, but that's the really starkest example of him like not really understanding something, but taking it and running with it and using it pretty appropriately on people. He understands the idea of going about in pity for ourselves. He just doesn't understand the idea about the great wind that carries us along as we do,
Maybe he doesn't really. Maybe it's hard. It's just hard for him to apply it to himself. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like he can see it in others, he can't see it.
I think
in the mirror.
I mean, that's easy for a lot of people. If someone is, has bad habits, it's easy for us to look outside and go, "Oh, they shouldn't do that." It's like
Tony's a total narcissist. I mean, he's incapable. Like that's why, like, there's that whole bit where his therapist towards the end is confronted by her therapist. Like, don't you think, like, look at the studies about people who are psychopaths and sociopaths. It's like therapy actually makes them worse. It helps them to be better sociopaths because they learn the terminology and they learn when it's appropriate to be emotional and they learn how to be better manipulators. So there's a good chance that if you've been seeing this guy for 4 fucking years and he's still hasn't really made significant progress or insight, that all he's done is just learn to be a better fucking sociopath because of you. You know what I mean?
Which in that case, I think it's probably correct.
Yeah.
I mean, he uses a lot of the insights he gains through that therapy later on with dealing with his guys and managing them. Oh yeah, well, with his his warped kind of mob mentality, because that's such an insular world. You know what I mean?
Right.
Where everyone knows everyone's business, and it's very dramatic in that sense. It's like almost like a sewing circle.
There are these moments of time where you get this insight into Tony's therapy, where it's like you're watching him, and you think, as a person who feels like, oh, I might make progress in this situation, you feel like Tony's making progress, but really all he's doing is coming up with new ways to justify the horror that he exports on the world: murder, robbery, prostitution, gambling,
drug dealing, extortion. Yeah.
Right. So it's like he's not getting better. He's just learning ways to be softer as he continues to be a malignant tumor in New Jersey. You know what I mean? So it's actually a really interesting fucking shit.
How did James Gandolfini die again? Was it a heart attack?
Heart attack in Italy. Yeah.
Yeah, in Rome, I believe. He had a heart attack and died.
Oh, yeah. 51. That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, he was a big old fat dude. I mean, come on.
Still.
I mean, the way it showed him eating on The Sopranos probably actually mirrored the way he ate in real life. I don't think he was that health conscious.
No. He also was a smoker and a heavy drinker. Not like, probably an alcoholic, but just a dude that liked to party. He lived his life and shit. Lived kind of high on the hog, and hey, whatever. Lived a compact life. Did a lot.
Honestly, a lot of people just, as far as his portrayal of the character, that's probably something he was able to bring to that role. Just he was able to live that lifestyle. Maybe it's not necessarily the mob part of it, but just the whole let's fucking drink.
The money part of it for sure. Yeah.
Oh, the money part for sure. I mean, he probably made. I mean, honestly, probably lived larger. The Sopranos was a huge show. I don't even know how much they paid him for that. But
everybody that was a recurring character on that show was rich, because I'm sure that the salaries at the beginning were smaller, but you renegotiate every season if you're a SAG member. So it's like they want to keep. Yeah. They don't want to lose anybody. They had some of those people locked in as children. Remember, Tony Soprano's kids are minors when the show starts.
$75 million net worth when he died.
Who?
$75 million net worth when he died.
Yeah, there you go.
In 2013.
I mean, he was living high on the fucking hog.
So yeah, he was doing pretty well.
I'm trying to remember some of their names, but look at some of the here, let me pull up the Sopranos and you do the net worth, okay?
Okay.
I'll find the real names of some of these characters.
I mean, some of their net worths might have deteriorated in the meantime.
I just want to find out. I know, but these net worth websites, you know how they are. Your net worth is
they're
one of the dudes was in.
You have $4 million if you read some of these websites, TJ.
Right. Sure.
Yeah.
That's fair.
You're doing good.
Maybe you've made that much in your career. I don't know, but the idea that you're worth $4 million is
I don't have it.
Yeah. If she's worth $4 million, he'd live a lot differently.
I ain't got it.
All right. So Edie Falco, net worth.
Okay, she was Tony Soprano's wife.
Carmela.
Edie. Yeah, there we go. Edie.
She's second billed here. I think rightfully. I think she's
50 million.
50? Yeah. Okay.
She's done a lot of other shows. She's had a lot of success outside of that. Nurse Jackie. Yeah.
Michael Imperioli. He plays Tony Soprano's nephew.
20 million.
Christopher Moltisanti, $20 million. Steven Van Zandt plays Silvio.
He's also
Dante.
a screenwriter and a guitarist and stuff, so I don't know how successful he is at those.
Steven Van Zandt
I'm sure being Chris Moltisanti kicked open a lot of doors in those other arenas for him.
Steve Van Zandt.
He's also in
Steven Van Zandt. Yeah, he played Silvio Dante.
Is this what I'm thinking about?
Tony's consigliere.
No, that's him.
It is? This is the guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't like the
80 million.
See, he went on to do another Netflix show that got really popular. I can't remember the name of it, but there's a lot of people that theorize that because the last time we see Silvio in The Sopranos, he's in a coma, and there are people. He plays another Silvio-like character, gangster show that he did on Netflix, I think. And there's people that theorize that show is Silvio Dante's coma dream, like Tony has.
Cool.
Anyway, I won't go too much far, but let's see how much the kids made. So Robert Iller, Iler, is AJ Soprano. So he started as a very young kid and was in his 20s when the show ended.
Says he has a net worth of $10 million.
I mean, respectable for, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's see. Let me find the other kid here. Jamie Lynn Sigler. That is Meadow Soprano. A bigger role, by the way, than AJ's.
For sure.
I don't even see a net worth on her. Oh, 12 million, it says.
Yeah. So,
I mean, who knows accurate these things?
Right. I mean, they're not, but, you know, whatever. I mean,
so,
she probably has some money.
None of these people ever have to work again. Is the point I'm saying.
No.
They've got enough money that if they just, you know, put it in a bank, they could live on the interest. You know, if they invested wisely, they could live on the interest they make on investments for the rest of their lives. So, you know, everybody that was in that show. Now, it is strange to me that a lot of the people on the show didn't take off. You know what I mean? Edie Falco has been around for a long time as a bit actor. She's done a lot of shit, but a lot of the people that were up and coming, like, you know, I don't know, like the kids and shit, they just never really, I know they did some other shit, but.
Well, Edie Falco is going to be in the 2 Avatar sequels that are being made as General Ardmore. So I guess she's playing some kind of military figure.
Her career is pretty much the flourished the most. I mean, James Gandolfini was doing pretty well.
I mean, James Gandolfini, I'm pretty sure would have been huge. I mean, in whatever.
He would have continued to act.
I'm not making a fat joke about him, but you know, I think he would have continued to be a huge actor if he hadn't fucking croaked, obviously.
TJ, isn't that V-neck bugging you?
This V-neck? No, it's fine.
Okay, I'm just making
It's not really a V-neck. It's like a...
Oh, it's like a collared thing?
Yeah,
it's like a button-upper. Okay, I thought it was a V-neck. I was like, I've never seen TJ in a fucking V-neck.
I don't really do the V-neck thing, but...
Why not? You don't like to have your little...
No, it just lays on my collarbones weird. Now that Paul fucking said something's going to do that, too. So fucking whatever.
Oh, my God.
Ugh. I'll just button the buttons, I guess. The hardest button to button. Ding. Ding. Get out of here, that shit.
Can't handle it, dude.
What's your favorite TV show of all time, Scotty?
Favorite TV show, Scotty?
Oh, man, that's fucking tough, dude.
Or series,
the hardest
or
button to button.
God. You know,
what you like, Scotty?
There's a lot of shit. I don't know. If I had to pick a fucking favorite.
Typical fucking Scotty fucking hemming and hawing. Won't just fucking throw his lot in with nothing.
I just don't know which one I would pick.
You just a little bitch is what we going on.
There's
here.
a lot of fucking shows that I've loved.
I've loved many shows.
I liked the HBO show Rome, but I wouldn't say it's my favorite because they didn't really after
that wasn't even finished.
Yeah, they did a second season, but it was all rushed, and they did 4 seasons in 2. So they didn't really do that well. So I can't pick that one. I loved Game of Thrones until the 8th season, so that's hard to pick that one. I obviously like The Sopranos.
Can't pick that with that fucking ending.
That's a good one. I've liked Deadwood. That's another good one.
That was fun. Yeah,
another one that took a long time to finish,
Spartacus,
but at least they finished.
But I don't think I put it as my top one. I did enjoy the show though.
You know, one thing I liked about Deadwood is that it didn't have a lot of like bullshit flourishes and shit. Like it had cool stuff, but
its flourishes were in the language.
Yeah, and you know what? It didn't feel that need like a lot of shows do to end every episode on some kind of like big cliffhanger moment to like get you to fucking watch the next one.
No,
it just kind of told you a piece of the story, and then it was just like, all right, that's how much you get. Come back next week, and it's just like, you know, all right.
I love the pacing in Deadwood. It's a very dialogue-driven show, and I love how meticulously paced it is, and how paced around these interesting conversations with this kind of sumptuous early American language. That, you know, where all kind of proof of British nationality has fallen off of the American character, but there's still a very, you know, like antiquated and refined way of speaking, even for people on the lower end of the spectrum, the hooples, you know.
You know what, dude?
Will not be insulted as I sit here in my sorrow, you know, like that type of shit.
I think the shows I probably come back to the most to Star Trek, The Next Generation, Deep Space Nine. I've watched those a million times.
Yeah,
I mean, That would probably be up there in the top. I mean, I'm so bad at favorites, dude. I really am. I'm so bad at favorites. I have so many. Breaking Bad, another great series. She's looking at a list here. So
I'm looking at a list of the best shows from Rolling Stone. Their opinion on the best shows. They say The Sopranos is the best.
I can't blame them for saying that.
Then the fucking number 2 is The Wire, which everybody tries to get me to watch The Wire. I try to watch it.
I'm gonna try it. It's on my list.
I've watched season 1, season 2, kind of but I don't really know.
Breaking Bad, I liked. Mad Men, I have not tried to watch.
I think it's a little bit overrated. If I'm
Seinfeld, I'm not really into the sitcom thing.
Boo, TJ, boo.
The Simpsons,
dude. I don't know. I never fucking got
Seinfeld 1 through 10.
I don't know. Seinfeld sucks.
Seinfeld Simpsons 1 through 10. Hilarious, TJ.
I mean, maybe it is, but I don't like sitcoms. Twilight Zone should be higher. Saturday Night Live sucks. All in the Family was good.
Good show.
Daily Show, whatever.
I mean, back in the day, Freaks and Geeks, never really cared for it.
I never fucking heard of that shit. I mean, I've heard of it, I guess. That was like where Seth Rogen got his start. It was like as a little teenager or whatever. Right?
A bunch of people got their start on Freaks and Geeks.
Yeah.
I think Michael Cera did too, if I'm not mistaken.
Did he? Okay.
Or somebody.
Louis. Deadwood.
There's Deadwood on there.
I don't care about Friends.
Friends. Get Friends out of here. Shove Friends up your ass. X-Files.
Tonight Show, no.
Sesame Street, no.
I Love Lucy. South Park, great show.
See, dude, okay, hold up. Did you guys ever watch old reruns of like 50s and 60s shows ever when you were kids?
Maybe on like Nick at Night or something.
Parsley.
Yeah. Nick at Night.
Yeah, maybe
I grew up watching them like because my mom loved them, and you remember like before cable and shit, broadcast TV was all about reruns for most.
I think the best show of all time was Cop Rock.
Fuck off, TJ.
Dude, I Love Lucy's a brilliant show, is what I was trying to say, dude.
Sure, yeah. I mean, they had some great comedic bits.
Beavis and Butthead, of course. Love that show. Chappelle Show.
Chappelle Show was pretty good.
Great show.
Roseanne, I don't know, whatever.
Roseanne was a great show.
Mr. Show, that was fucking more my speed
of
comedy.
You love that fucking show, dude.
I love Mr. Show.
I tossed on Mr. Show and tried to watch it with Amelia, and she was just like, this ain't. I don't think it hits with like non-90s people. You know what I mean?
I feel like it just doesn't hit with like certain people in general.
Yeah.
Oh, so you passed one up, dude. The Dick Van Dyke Show. You're gonna fucking
Dick Van Dyke. Yeah. Whatever.
The Dick Van Dyke Show.
I've never actually watched that, so who knows?
You watched a clip of it.
I've seen clips. Yeah.
Go back and watch it, TJ. You have never seen it? Go back and watch it. Eastbound and Down, Manson's favorite show, right?
I don't know if it's his favorite, but he liked it.
Motherfucker's obsessed with that shit.
Oz. I remember Oz. That was almost like Oz was kind of like the precursor to like The Sopranos and all these other big dramatic shows that HBO did. That was like their first
foray into this kind of format for sure, and it's really good. It's hard to watch though. It's not a sunshine and roses type of TV show for sure.
Nope, sure ain't. It showed a fuck ain't. That's definitely true.
This one's been updated, TJ, for 2021.
Was Cheers on the list?
I don't know. It might have been.
It should be. Like Cheers should be way up on that list. Maybe not like number one, but like
the site like tricks the site. If you land on it, like tricks your browser into thinking you've like been all over their site. Apparently, because I'm trying to go back and it's like just keeps going to different net worths now, even though I was never on any of these pages. So whatever. Fuck you. Bullshit. Don't ever go to Wealthy Gorilla because that shit's garbage.
Wealthy Gorilla, dude. It sounds pretty good to me.
Yeah.
Well, that's according
Here's
to
the 15 best shows of all time according to IMDb.
The Twilight Zone.
Number 15, The Twilight Zone. I love The Twilight Zone. Batman, the animated series. Love that.
Good show.
I love Death Note. I love that. Firefly. I tried to get into it. Couldn't get into it. Like the movie.
True Detective.
True Detective's first season is legit. Second season, my understanding is no good. Third season, I've heard is kind of a return to form, but not all the way. But I haven't seen. Man, these what are they called? Wafus or whatever? They dominate in this shit. They fucking upvote their shit to fucking crazy levels. Full Metal Alchemist, though, is pretty good. Sherlock, I don't know about that. I don't even really consider Sherlock a show. Have you guys seen the Sherlock with Benedict Cumberbund or whatever the fuck?
Cumberbund.
Yeah, he don't fucking
Benedict Cumberbatch.
I don't know why mispronunciations are so funny.
No, I have not seen Sherlock.
But
No.
like the episodes are like little mini movies, and they do like a few. It's like almost treated like Black Mirror, where it's like they make like 2 or 3 little movies, and then that's like a season of their show. And it's like
That's cool.
That's not a show. That's just like a little mini TV movies.
I mean, it's
Avatar.
serialized
People
movies.
love this shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know, a lot of episodes of these shows can be upwards of an hour or more. You know what I mean? And it's like, where do you draw the line between movie and show? I mean, a movie to me is a one-off experience with sequels.
Sure.
You know,
I don't know.
mean?
I would consider what they do on Sherlock to be like TV movies. That
It's
feature these
serialized movie-length episodes.
but they're not serialized. Every fucking episode is like self-contained. There might be recurring elements and shit, but
Well, there's obviously
Yeah.
recurring characters. It's about the exploits of these 2 guys, right?
yeah. Avatar: Last Airbender is a great show. Sopranos we've already talked about, also a great show.
Rick and Morty.
Rick
of
and
course,
Morty.
has its
I love
rabid
Rick and Morty.
families.
Obviously, I love Rick and Morty. I want that new season like a crackhead wants crack. The
coming in
Wire.
June.
Fuck the Wire in the ass. I know all you little Wire stands are out there like, man, you gotta watch the Wire. Fuck you. I'll never watch the Wire. Never. Game of Thrones. I feel like the last season should have dunked this down to like nothing. Like it's a 0 now. It's a 0. It all led up to shit.
I mean, I wouldn't say 0, but
0.
unfair, uncharitable.
Band of Brothers. What is this?
That's like a mini series, isn't it?
a mini series.
No,
Yeah, it's about World War II.
It's a 10-episode miniseries. It says
A
here.
budget of 125 million fucking
I mean, no,
dollars.
it's a big budget thing. It's
No,
a lot of people love Band of Brothers.
It was like, if you like war movies, it's like a giant, insanely long war movie, basically.
Sounds like something I'd love then.
Oh yeah, we know how TJ loves confronting the horrors of war.
Chernobyl.
I've not
Dude,
seen it. So
oh my god, you have to see this show if you ain't seen it.
Okay.
This show, and it's not that many episodes. It's like a mini series, so it's like a 1-season affair, and it is fucking absolutely insanely compelling.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I'll check it out then.
And then Breaking Bad, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not too shocked at Breaking Bad.
Everyone loves fucking Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
When it was out, it was just beloved.
Breaking Bad, bad. That's the IMDb one.
That's how IMDb feels about it.
So that's like probably the most like the populist list, I guess you could say.
It's a Democratic list, TJ.
The democratically elected list.
Dude, the weebs are, they vote their shit up.
That's true.
Yeah, that's
I was surprised the shit to see Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood make.
Dude,
any
there was
sort of
a-
list like that.
I mean, I know the box office is kind of like poisoned again. I mean, it's a good show. Whatever. Fuck you.
Get it out of here.
It's great. It's a great show.
Get it out of here.
But there was actually some anime like the fucking Demon Hunter or Demon Slayer or some bullshit.
I've heard about that. Yeah,
But I guess like that movie was like #1 at the box office for like a couple weeks in America, which is like pretty weird.
well, I mean, there was just,
Obviously, the box office is like diminished by the fact that like so many theaters are still closed and stuff.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I think the box office, they had weeks where like $4 million was the top of the box office, and
right?
shit.
Which
So-
obviously like.
But when you have that rabid, dedicated fan base, it's actually going to go like, oh, it's the only place I can see
But
it.
the waifus, how you pronounce that? Waifus? Whatever. They're willing to risk COVID to go see their demon fucker or whatever.
oh my god, I have to see Demon Hunter Slayer. Oh my god, COVID. Who cares? Give me COVID. Let me see this anime. Oh
I
my
tried to
God.
watch that shit on Netflix. I'm like, this fucking shit's pretty popular. Let's see what this is about. I try to watch that shit. I'm like, man, this is the most predictable, fucking generic fucking shit I've ever seen in my life. Like literally, like it's literally starts like 12 million other things where like the dude is like going off from his family, like, goodbye, loving family, and all these characters here in this thing. I must now venture into the village to go get supplies or whatever. And it's like so obvious they're all gonna die.
Oh, you mean
and
like
then-
every fucking anime? Yeah, I know.
Yeah. And well, not even just anime. Like fucking Mortal Kombat movies started the same way. Like,
course.
I, Scorpion, will now go fetch some water. Family, I'm sure you'll be fine while I'm gone. It's like enough, man.
Oh, I know. I'm so sick of
I don't
that
fucking. I'm
shows and
I'm
movies.
tired
why
of
I
this.
don't
Like,
watch that
bye,
shit.
family.
Because I'm sick
Goodbye,
of it.
family.
I'm sick of the I'm a happy, well-adjusted protagonist. Oh my God, tragedy. Now I'm an edgy protagonist that's conflicted. Dun 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 dun. Every anime ever made song. Da 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 da.
Yeah. Pretty much.
I would argue with you, but it's just no. You cannot argue with that. It's like I think my favorite anime is no. What? No, no, you got me. It's like that's it.
Everything was fine, but then the demons killed my clan. Now I'm a man. I don't know.
Dude, it's so fucking true. Dude.
Time for our up-tempo fucking theme song. You know?
Yep.
Little J-pop for you.
Let's get
You can't even complain,
the
dude.
Fantastics to do our new theme song, dude.
The Fantastics.
Yeah, dude. Dick Van Dyke's fucking barbershop quartet.
Yeah. I knew I'd heard that somewhere. I was like, what the fuck is he talking about?
Bang, bang, chitty, chitty, bang, 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 chitty, bang, 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 chitty, 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 bang, bang, chitty, chitty, bang, 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 bang.
The Fantastics.
Let's get the Fantastics. Can we book them?
Let's see.
I don't know.
All right,
still
I spelled it
together?
wrong. Dick Van Dyke and the Fantastics. Let's see.
Can we get them for the next meetup to like open for Marshall?
As we are the Fantastics. The Fantastics.
Bang, chitty, bang, bang, chitty, chitty, bang, bang, chitty, bang, bang, chitty, chitty, bang, bang, bang.
So they put out an album forever ago, and I guess they have a fucking, I don't know. There's nothing. There's like their website has pretty much nothing.
They haven't done anything in a while.
Either you can't book them.
Let's go to their Facebook page. Maybe they got an update. So the last thing they posted was from 2020, but it was January 2020.
Oof.
So it's like before the
Yeah, it's
pandemic,
like
basically.
Longer than a year ago.
I mean, Dick Van Dyke is like 95 or something.
Dick Van Dyke needs to get his old ass the fuck on our show.
He needs to bring his old ass on our show and sing Chitty Chitty Bang Bang for us and do a good
Someone
interview
wrote
with
me.
us.
Someone wrote to me and was like, my fucking friend's uncle is Dick Van Dyke, and I'm going to try to show him your episode. I'll let you know how it goes, but he never wrote me back, so I don't know if that was just
a
made
troll.
up.
Come on, TJ.
I mean, I don't know. You know, you fucking small world out there. And I feel like if it was a troll, they would have tried to pull it a little further than that. They would have been like, yeah, I showed it to me, loved it, and blah, blah. Now give me your credit card information, and I can.
We had someone claim to be somebody. What was it? It was like that Disney World thing where they arrested some dude.
Yeah.
We had the dudes like, that was me. I can't believe I was on an episode or some shit. And I was like, come on now. Like, unless you actually like show I have actual proof that's you. Like, we're not just gonna believe.
I just
that
choose to
random shit.
believe shit like that. It's more fun.
But as for TJ Cook, he believes.
Yeah.
believe-
Nice.
you believe in
nice
Santa
fucking
too?
grandma got run over by a reindeer reference, Scotty.
Well, you just believe, dude. You fucking believe anything. We'll fucking tell you something. TJ's like, all right, I believe it.
Whoa.
Iron Dome.
What?
Oh
Hold on.
shit.
Oh no. What the fuck is this shit?
What
is
happened?
shit?
Oh my God.
What the fuck, bro?
The rockets come. He just goes.
Introducing a new Israeli superhero, Iron Dome, the protector / defender of Israel. We love it. No.
Holy shit, bro. That's a cringe from me.
Yeah, dude.
That's a cringe.
I'm going to go ahead and go with that's a cringe for me.
What the fuck? That's not okay. Whatever. I'm done with that.
You done with Iron Dome? Why?
Yeah, I don't know. I can't wait to read about the adventures of Iron Dome. Let's see it. I want to see what he gets up to. Let's see some of his adventures.
Iron Dome is only for self-defense, TJ.
Yeah, of course.
Look at those rockets being launched from that school. I have no choice but to destroy the school and the terrorists contained within.
Shit.
Unfortunately, terrorists often use cowardly tactics like hiding behind children. But Iron
No matter.
Dome will never let a terrorist rocket fall on Israel unanswered. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, look, children with rocks. One of those rocks may have sailed over the wall and hit an Israeli child in the head, but not while Iron Dome is on the case. Oh, look.
Iron Dome.
Oh, look, an area where people are living in slums. But where are we going to put these rich Israeli settlers? Iron Dome knows. Attention, slum dwellers. You have 2 hours to vacate your hovels and your lives, or your lives will be forfeit. Waits 2 hours. All right. Looks like most of them are gone.
Now all are gone.
Think about the beautiful condos that will be where these horrible rabble were living.
Thanks, Iron Dome.
Oy vey, Iron Dome. You're the greatest.
Yeah.
Shalom,
Anytime.
everyone. Shalom.
The Iron Dome Hanukkah special.
Is anybody that's anybody that's simping Israel on this is somebody that is suspect to me immediately.
Oh shit! You know who is?
Who?
Yes, I think you guys. Bill Maher.
Bill Maher's a fucking idiot. He's always been a fucking idiot.
Dude, I read that shit. It's like Bill Maher. I was like, all right, Bill.
Bill
Okay,
Maher wanted to fuck Milo Yiannopoulos, and so softballed him like the most horrible shit that you've ever seen.
You're the next Hitchens.
And
I
then he
remember
got
that
salty
shit, dude.
at us. You remember? Didn't Bill Maher say some salty shit about like how he took down Milo Yiannopoulos or some shit?
Yeah.
I was like, no, you didn't. No, you didn't, Bill. You sucked Milo Yiannopoulos' dick and actually somehow made him look good. That was us.
Oh, he was palling around with him. He loved him. He called him the next fucking Christopher Hitchens. He was just in love. Like that interview, if you could watch back, is a love letter.
Yeah, and he does the same thing with that reprehensible fucking vampire cunt Ann Coulter too. He has her on his show, and he lobs her these very tactical softball interviews, where it looks like he's opposing her, but really he's just flirting with her.
I mean, Bill Maher basically created Ann Coulter, so...
He definitely gave her the fucking
what was that
publicity.
show called? Politically Incorrect.
Not Real Time, but on Politically Incorrect.
Yeah.
Like he basically
okay. I see what you're saying.
he basically invented Ann Coulter.
Really?
I mean, basically,
He brought her on as like a crazy conservative voice or whatever and put her on the panel for Politically Incorrect, which is always just like a raucous argument between different political factions.
Apparently, he would like feed her like conservative talking points to outrage the audience and shit too. Like he would get with her before and be like, "Yeah, here's some stuff to say. Here's some things you can say to really fucking get them going."
Well, there you go. He made her career.
And they're fucking good friends. I think.
I mean, he's still he brings her on all the time. Like I haven't watched Real Time in years, really, but I know if you listen to most of his takes, Maher is basically a fucking goddamn.
He's basically just Amy Klobuchar with slightly
he's
less, slightly less
just a
cringy
neo
jokes.
fucking centrist, just like what's the middle of it,
By the way, guys, I don't know if you heard this, but Donald Trump recently referred to me as Snow Woman, and I replied on Twitter, President Trump, I'd like to see how your hair fares in a blizzard.
That compilation of her just
I'm
doing
so
that
glad
road
that
shit.
Dude, can we watch that again? Can we refresh? Can we reopen the wound of Klobuchar?
Yeah, we can.
Story?
But I just want to say, before I do that, I just want to say that I'm so glad that I have not had to see Amy Klobuchar.
Well, you better get ready because she if Joe Biden stays true to his word and passes the torch in 2022, you're going to see Klobuchar. You might even see people like Klobuchar primarying against Biden or something, trying to primary Biden or whatever the fuck.
Where the fuck is the compilation?
At the very top, you passed it.
This? Oh, yeah, this is it.
The
we have to
majority
skip past his little intro.
Maybe all these people.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Who cares? No one gives a shit. Here we go.
Of humor.
Didn't have to do the
He
dive.
sent out a tweet. He made fun of me for talking about climate change in the middle of a blizzard, and he called me Snow Woman. So I wrote back, hey, Donald Trump, the science is on my side, and I'd like to see how your hair would fare in a blizzard.
So I responded,
back, hey, Donald Trump, the science is on my side, and I'd like to see how your hair would fare in a blizzard. So I wrote back, Donald Trump, the science is on my side, and I'd like to see how your hair would fare in a blizzard.
She's coming back. And you know what else is coming back too? Grab your ankles, prepare your pooper, for soon must come the Hickenlooper.
There ain't no way the Hickenlooper's coming back.
He's coming back, baby. The Hickenlooper is an avatar of political surrender. He comes back every time.
Let me tell you something. There's only one man that I want to see rise from the ashes of defeat.
Oh, man, I'm hungry for a hot dog.
Me too.
Why did I just get hungry for a nice American ballpark Frank on a nice bun?
I don't know.
Haven't noticed, you use a little humor, like when he called me Snow Woman at my announcement in the middle of that thing.
Remember that when I did that? I wrote back on Twitter.
I'd like to see how your hair would fare in a blizzard. So I wrote
and the science is on my side, by the way.
Trump.
Hey, Donald Trump, I'd like to see how your hair would fare in a fucking blizzard.
it's pretty bad when you have to tour on your greatest hits, and that's your number one. That's your greatest hit, but that's all you have. At least when you're a washed up like rock star or whatever. No.
Yes.
No.
Real Solutions.
Remember this?
John Delaney for president. Let's look, dude. Real Solutions.
I mean, this this was like fucking a year. I want to see if I can find some of him like in recent days.
You got to go to his Twitter then.
Oh yeah, he has a Twitter.
He's a big old Twitter dude. I'm sure he's got some takes.
Right. Hold on, I
don't follow the Hot Dog Man, but I'm sure he's got a take or two on there.
Hot Dog Man. How's Hot Dog Man doing?
Hold on.
At the very least, he's like doing some squats or some planks or something that we can watch.
All right. I guess we'll take a look at the Twitter page here. See what's going on there. I miss you, John. I miss you, John Delaney. You're a beautiful man.
He'll be back. You don't got to miss him for long. He never left, TJ.
Unless you don't follow him, TJ.
I'll remedy that right now. Congratulations to the deeply deserving Mitt Romney for winning the Profile and Courage Award.
Nice take. Awesome take.
John Delaney, a real progressive voice in Washington he would have been.
Damn, he's spitting all kinds of fire takes. Look at this shit.
The question that has to be asked, is this productive or is there a better way to accomplish the same objective? I would argue that giving to candidates directly the Dem Party and turnout effort is much better than the Lincoln Project type efforts.
You know what freaks me the fuck out? We're looking at a dude that stood on the stage with all the other presidential candidates and shit. And if I just typed gibberish on my Twitter, I'd get more retweets than he does.
Yeah, you certainly would. But I mean, it's John Delaney.
But how's that? How do I get up there on the fucking stage?
John Delaney, Joe Biden has a good plan to strengthen Social Security, as I discussed on Yahoo Finance. 10 hearts, one retweet, one comment.
I gotta hear it.
It is the kind of the backbone of not only the American retirement system, but ensuring that we have financial security. I mean, when Social Security was created, I think 50% of seniors lived in.
I always forget this dude is super rich too.
Yeah.
He's ultra dodeca rich.
Poverty. That number is down to 10% today. The last time Social Security was adjusted or reformed was in 1980, and the poverty rate of seniors back then was about 20%. So what that shows is that working together, Democrats and Republicans have constantly made adjustments.
What?
Where am I?
Talking about
Where am I? What am I doing here?
The Republican Party just wants to cut all that shit. Working together, they've tried to freaking take any socialist measures away.
Hold on, I want to try something.
Fucking break.
I want to try something out here. Yeah, hold on.
adjustments to Social Security to ensure that it's financially viable without undermining the success of the program. So I think what President Biden has...
I want to put there.
Simpson, Homer Simpson, he's the greatest guy in history. From the field, he's about to hit a chestnut tree.
All right. I'm satisfied with how that went.
If only he was in a hot dog suit.
Dude, if only he had Homer's actual personality, then I mean he'd be a fucking idiot. But he'd at least be like, there'd be something you could latch on to, like some kind of core of the man. I think they forgot to give John Delaney a fucking soul, is why you don't see that.
Hey, John, you can go out and fucking stand for Biden. How's that sound? Gee, I don't really know. Okay, that's what you're going to be doing.
Can you imagine, like, this dude has kids and shit, right? Can you imagine, like, John Delaney being your dad? You know what I mean? Like, he's like, son, how's the science? You know, he's like, oh, God, Jesus. Fucking get away. I can't deal.
How's your dad doing? He died horribly in a fire. Isn't he a politician? No, he's dead.
The lottery idea is this literally 11 fucking hearts, one comment. What did this one comment say? Lotteries aren't fair. What about, yeah, okay.
Lotteries ain't fair. I want to win the COVID lottery, but I don't want to participate.
Whoa, go up there.
What?
That old man there, he reminds me of the dude that was in that fucking... Well, he's the dude that owns the cat in that killer cat fucking part.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He looks like... Or the guy that was in multiple... I think he was in 2 or 3 Tales from the Crypt episodes. Playing like an old demented man. I guess that guy's dead, probably. Maybe he's not.
That's what it's saying.
But that's not him.
Well, I mean, this is not the same guy.
It just reminded me of him.
I see what you're saying.
Look, here's like a fucking 3-part rant. This is on May 23rd. John Delaney's like, inspiration struck for a fucking series of 3 tweets. The U.S. innovation economy once again proved itself to be a marvel, developing the 3 leading vaccines in the world. The lesson from this is we must continue to invest in innovation and entrepreneurship if we want to solve big problems. But the other lesson is that most of the world suffers from a lack of what we have: wealth, an innovation ecosystem, a vibrant free market, and the ability of highly effective government tools. This is why the U.S. must play a central role in driving global vaccinations. But this should also be a lesson that to tackle big and global problems like climate, we need to both drive innovation and imagine new ways of global cooperation and innovation sharing. Oh, man. Oh, okay. It's all right, little buddy. You take a little nap.
That's hot dog, man.
Why?
Hot dog, man, bad.
Hot dog. Hot diggity dog. Saying the words climate change doesn't slow warming trends.
Oh, shit, dude.
We need specific actions, including government policies to accelerate shift to renewables.
What's going on, man?
Investment in energy / manufacturing, innovation, and private sector capital allocation towards green, sustainable business. Why would you tweet this? What possessed you to fucking make these fucking series of goddamn nothing tweets? Gov coins are coming. They could make finance more accessible, disrupt both traditional banks and cryptocurrencies, and provide governments with more tools during a crisis.
I just got one question left for you. Is that a fucking grease trap or not?
No, Scotty. No, it's not.
No, it is. Yeah, it's a grease trap.
No, it's not.
Is that a grease trap or not, man?
All right, it's a grease trap. Fucking.
I'm done. We went to Delaney land.
Delaney-yak on the floor. And he's boring like he's never bored before.
I'm not sure if that's possible.
Big fat pride. Deep fat fried. Deep fat fried.